Hi Pisces, welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so very much for being here and thank you for sharing your energy with me. I really do appreciate it. This week we're going to do a love reading. I want to check in with that person that's on your mind, see what they're thinking, what they're feeling, see if there's any blockages, and what we can do moving forward. So I am going to pull 5-card spread and then we'll pull some clarifiers. I did bring out oracle cards as well, so let's get into the tarot. We're the 9 of Wands. Persevering, pushing through, learning lessons. Maybe kind of tired here. Let's see. Be sure and like the video, leave a comment if you feel called, or subscribe to my channel. It really does help me. And it helps other people get the messages too, because it pushes them out there. All the interaction really does help. So thank you. So what they're feeling some nostalgia here. We've got the 6 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups is about those past memories, thinking about the comfort and the happiness. It's a very joyful, happy card, right? That inner child energy. I feel like maybe, they're really focused on some kind of inner child feeling here, like feeling safe and feeling comfortable, right? Comfort zone. And then what they're thinking, we have the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is a love offer. It is like a new love interest. But it's also, so Page are newer energy. It doesn't mean that it has to be a new person, but it can be like a new relationship or starting anew, right? Like starting over, starting new. But this is very grounded, loyal, stable energy. But they could be just feeling, again with that childlike, like this could be a person younger than you, because we did have the like childhood here, and then this is a younger person, so this could be somebody that is younger than you, or they could just be young at heart, right? Or again, this could just be like a new energy between the two of you, but this is definitely about like a new love interest, or like some kind of new love offer coming in here. What they're not telling you, we have Temperance, right? This is Archangel. This is about balance and harmony. It is about moderation, right? Tempering oneself. It's also about integration. So they could be like integrating some lessons here, trying to, learn some kind of lesson. They could also be, holding themselves back a little bit, because it is about moderation and patience here. Let's see. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles, which is their intention. So 2 of Pentacles for intentions is about, deciding what is worth your time, right? Being flexible and balancing things out. It's being adaptable and change, but it can also be about like juggling too much, taking on too much. So this could be juggling people, or this could be, juggling work-life balance, right? That could be trying to figure out how to balance everything out, but we'll definitely clarify it. So going forward, we have the Ace of Swords. This is about truth and clarity. So I feel like there is some kind of breakthrough coming here, moving forward. I feel like there's going to be some clarity here. They may speak some truth to you and let you know. Maybe this is someone from childhood and you guys have memories together and you haven't actually been in union, and they want to start something new here with you. Let's see. Clarifiers. Clarify the 6 of Cups, or what they're thinking, Spirit. We have 8 of Cups. So this is walking away from things that are no longer emotional fulfilling. This 6 of Cups, again, is about comfort zone. And then we have the 8 of Cups, which is walking away from a comfort zone and things that, are not serving you for your highest good. So this could be somebody from your past, and they're walking away from something else to come towards you and leaving something behind. Let's see. Clarify the Page of Cups for what they're feeling, Spirit. So we have the King of Pentacles. So it goes from Page of Pentacles to King of Pentacles. This is grounded, stable energy. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It doesn't have to be. But they could be feeling very like stable, very grounded. And that could be why they're choosing to walk away from something else in order to come to you. But this is about, stability, success, very grounded energy, reliable, safe. Again, with the safety. This could have something to do with them feeling safe with you or you feeling safe with them. Something about safety. But they're also very ambitious. Let's see. I feel like, and this is like with Pentacles, it's not the fastest moving energy, but it is built over time, right? And so I feel like maybe they want to really start new, but like build something very stable and long term. Because this is like, again, that newer energy, right? Starting fresh, starting new, and then building something very stable and grounded here. And thinking about how they could ground this in. Let's see. Clarify temperance spirits for what they're not telling the collective. So we have the Lovers and the High Priestess. This is like a protected. This is like very protective. This is a soulmate or twin flame energy, because we have Temperance and the Lovers together and the High Priestess. This is all about telepathy, and it's about communication. The Lovers is, that union energy, but it's also about like integrating, again, with integrating your lives together, integrating this union. Temperance is about like, again, the integration. And then with the Lovers, it's the union, right? And you have two archangels there. So it is a very divinely protected union. And then with the High Priestess, it's all about like inner knowing and trusting your intuition, but it's also about like communication. And then it's like telepathic communication, if that makes sense. Like it's that inner voice. But a lot of times, twin flames will have that telepathy together. So this could be a twin flame for you. And maybe that's what maybe they feel some kind of connection there with you and they haven't discussed that with you. Because this can also be about not communicating. Maybe they just haven't told you that they feel like you're a soulmate or a twin flame here. Clarify the Two of Pentacles for their intentions, Spirit. So we have the Ten of Swords, ending some kind of painful cycle. So with the Two of Pentacles, it's about balance and making a decision, right? And then you have Temperance, which is also about balance. So I feel like they are trying to like be flexible and kind of go with the flow, adapt to changes that are happening, especially like with this walking away energy. They could just be really juggling things right now and trying to end a painful cycle, whether that's with you or someone else. Could be both. They're trying to end something with someone else and then come in here. If you guys are in separation, or there's something about memories. And so abandonment, they could like, maybe they abandoned you in the past and they really want to change that. If that may resonate for only a few of you, but they could have abandoned this in the past, knowing that you were a twin flame. You always have that runner chaser energy. Maybe that's the truth they will speak to you. Clarify that Ace of Swords, Spirit. Going forward. Queen of Wands. Yeah, that confidence, that's charismatic, like self-assured energy. Confidence, charisma. I feel like there's going to be some kind of truth and clarity coming in here that is going to be very joyful and optimistic. Very passionate. It is wands, so it's passionate energy. It's also about joy and happiness. You know, wands are all about joy and happiness. So what is the block in this connection, Spirit? King of Wands. You have the King and Queen of Wands here. This is a divine counterpart, whether this is soulmate or twin flame, whatever you resonate with. But the blockage here is they're not in their power. Like um, they're not standing in that leadership energy, right? They've probably just been going through a lot and again trying to gain their stability. With that King of Pentacles, they may be trying to get their stability back and they're starting over, right? With that Page of Pentacles, that new energy. And then we have that Nine of Wands, which is about learning lessons and really persevering, pushing through obstacles and being resilient. And then again with Temperance, like integrating the lessons, integrating this relationship into their life. I don't feel like you two are in communication. The High Priestess is about communication. I feel like maybe there's a telepathic connection, but you're not in communication. Let's see. What is this person's next action? Yeah, they're closing out some kind of cycle. I expect communication, and it's going to come in pretty fast. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is like putting in the work. So you've got two eights here. But you've got the World card, the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. This is about like really being dedicated, like ending some kind of cycle. Again, if they abandoned you, they're closing that out and they're coming in fast to communicate. Again, with this Truth, this Ace of Swords card. And then with this Eight of Pentacles, this is about putting in the work. Like they want to put in this work towards you and be dedicated to this relationship with you. And what's the advice for the collective, Spirit? So this is a stable new beginning. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Sun card, and the Hanged Man. So I feel like this is like some kind of new stable beginning coming in here that's being offered that's going to lead to a lot of happiness. And I feel like it's going to lead to some enlightenment. With the Hanged Man, it's about like releasing control, right? Right now there's uncertainty and lack of direction. Like I feel like this person is walking away from something else, ending cycles. And it's just about like needing to release control about when it's going to happen, where it's going to happen, right? And it's about really just seeing it from a different perspective. Just realize that this person is walking away and that, you know, they're ending some kind of painful cycle here. Releasing. They're definitely releasing. Let's grab some oracle cards and see what additional messages we can get. But I would definitely expect some communication coming in fast. Like they're ending some kind of cycle and they're going to come in here pretty quick. Speaking their truth and getting that confidence back, right? Maybe telling you that they know you're their divine counterpart here. So we have rejection, abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear. Yeah. So this could have been like they could have abandoned you in the past. Maybe that's what they're thinking about, like these past memories and how they walked away and abandoned you. We have boundaries, no, drawing the line, and enough. So I definitely feel like, if this is someone that hurt you in the past, you do need to keep your boundaries. Or maybe you set boundaries with them and that's why you're not in communication and they want to end that between the two of you. And then we have finality, farewells, leaving behind, and closure. Yeah. So maybe they're just trying to leave something else and get some closure before they come to you. Or maybe that's the truth that they'll tell you. We have holding on. You must release old ties in order to have a fresh start with someone new. So maybe that's them releasing old ties, you're releasing old ties, ending painful endings in order to start fresh, start new. This could be somebody that you have never been in union with, and this is a new energy, but you two know each other from a friend group, or, with twin flames, it's somebody you meet suddenly and you have to end other cycles before you come together. Then we have too attached. Give your partner some breathing room. Being too needy drives them away. Yeah, that's definitely that runner chaser energy. So I feel like you just kind of need to focus on yourself right now. Past trauma. You need to take time for yourself and heal your past trauma before moving on. That could be what they're doing as well. We did have that Six of Cups, which is like past memories. Lust, not love. Passion isn't the same as lasting love. Don't get sucked in. So don't get sucked into this if it's not something that you want, right? But I feel like this is some kind of soulmate twin flame connection here. I definitely feel like they know that and they will speak that to you. I feel like you just need to focus on your stability, like the gift that spirit is giving to you, right? Maybe you've started something new, or maybe just focus on the new opportunities that you have in front of you and focus on your happiness here and look at things from a different perspective, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like if this is somebody you were in union with and you don't want them back, then, you have to look at things from a unique perspective, from an enlightened point of view, right? But this is definitely a divine counterpart. Like we do have the King and Queen of Wands here. So I feel like they know that and they're going to come in and tell you that. And it's going to happen pretty quickly. So I would be ready for it. You just need to decide if this is something that you want in your life and go forward. So I hope that helps, and I will see you next time. Bye.